Hello, I'm Clifford McNabb. How you doing today? Thank you for watching Clifford McNabb. Me and Chandler, my son's out here working on a bracket car today. We took a few days off from work to try to get some of this stuff done. Today, we're back on our steering column. And like I was saying, you want to try to use as many donor pieces from your car that you can. This is the factory steering column, and it was a tilt steering wheel. I pulled it apart and I pulled it down. And I got a Flaming River, like I was talking about in another video. I got a Flaming River manual rack and pinion for it, and I got the knuckle shaft and stuff for it for some header clearance. And this is what we've done here. This right here is your slide shaft from your original car, the 85 T-Bird. And what I've done is I've took a donor bracket off the fuel pump assembly that originally came in the car. Set that there. And I took an All-Star quick release steering coupler for my steering wheel, and I took a 3/4, this is a 3/4 shaft. It got me a 3/4 SAE washer and put around it, fit it really well, and made a bracket. So this right here will slide down in here to my original knuckle, to my slide joint. It's kind of a aggravating fit to go together. It's got to be kind of patient with it a little bit. Get it to line up. Difficult. There it goes. Okay. And what I've done is this right here will bolt to that to hold it in, to retain it. Because it's pinned from the factory with a bearing in it. Well, once you pull that out, that little old plastic bearing and such as that right there, the knuckle assembly, it won't match up to put this on your quick release on your steering wheel, and you won't be able to take your steering wheel off when you climb in and out of the car, because once you put your roll cage in here, you got a down bar and such as that in your way, and the seats kind of the way they sit, and the other things that you're going to have in the car, the steering wheel's just in your way. So anyway, that's how that works so far. But what I did to take up that clearance, I went to a machine shop and was going to have a bushing made that would fit the inside diameter of my original steering column tube, and then have one machined down to where it would fit my 3/4 slide tube. Well, that didn't work out too good. And the reason it didn't work out too good is because machine shop couldn't get to it. It stayed there since December. And so I finally went and picked it up this last week and decided I'd do something else. Now, a steering column, an aftermarket steering column is very expensive. And so, we're trying to keep costs down because this is just a bracket car. It's not a professional car, but we're just trying to keep costs down and have a little fun, but we still got to be safe. So what I did was I got a piece of heavy wall pipe. Pipe you measure on the inside diameter. Tubing is measured on the outside diameter. So I got a piece of heavy wall pipe that was very, very close to this 3/4, 0.75, 7500. And so I took and I honed this out with a reamer to fit, like that. And I got a piece of tubing. Remember, pipe's inside, tubing's outside. And it fits very, very close to what I want to do. So the intention is to, I've done test fit it up, and we're going to test fit it up, and we're going to put it together, and then we're going to weld this, and we're going to put a Zerk fitting in there to grease it so we can make it nice and smooth. That is our intention. That's what we're going to do. This didn't cost me anything. Where I've got money in this steering column is one time I bought this knuckle for my quick release steering wheel. It's an All-Star piece. And how I attached it to this piece here is I went in here and I drilled 4 holes on each side. Got my measurement right. Fit it up. After I drilled it, then I took and I plug welded it. There and there. Shouldn't give no problems because it's welded on there pretty hot. Then I went in, polished it, and it worked out pretty good. But this is how this works. is, like I said, this is a donor bracket. Actually come off the fuel pump over the car, and I'm not totally done with it. You know, I'm gonna clean it up how it looks, but you know, when you're test fitting something together, you're just test fitting something together. So say that fits, that takes up the slop. This here is gonna slide together back in that shaft, and I wished I could say it was easy to just pop right in, but you know, it's kind of a blind hole. So it fits together down like that. This here is going to slide. And that's how it's going to work. And then we'll come back in here, and I'm going to tack weld that slide piece that I put in here, the bigger piece. I'm going to tack weld it in place, and then I'll put a Zerk fitting on the other side so I can grease that inner bushing, which is a piece of pipe I've made. And that's how it's going to put together, and then you can put your steering wheel on it. That's the easiest way I found to make a steering column that is still collapsible, so if you did have a crash, it ain't going to run right through you, hopefully. So you still got your slide together to where it will collapse. Now, looking around here on the front with this Flaming River, it's supposed to give you header clearance. I'm not very happy with this because I still got to dimple the header. After test fitting it up, you can see that the header is still hitting this knuckle assembly, this short shaft assembly. Now, like I said, this is all Flaming River, and it's supposed to give you some clearance, but it still touches just ever so slightly. So I'm gonna have to dimple the header a little bit to get it squared away. And that's what we're going to do. That's what we're trying to accomplish here. And we appreciate you watching. Clifford McNabb, thank you.